Guess we could learn your language to make ourselves even more appearable. Hmm. Not really anything interesting here. Affection against me. Count Ehrenfried of Brescia. I guess we can try to sway him. Make him a bit more friendly and not as opposed to us. But then again, I don't think he has the necessary military power to actually threaten us in any way, shape or form, because most of my vassals can't actually join any factions. At least not most of the more powerful ones, that is. Some of them could join him, but I'm not feeling too threatened by it at the moment. The Bishop of Gewandhoven, that's not good. Where is it? Bishop of Gewandhoven. Grant to a noble of German culture. Could make it a grand wedding, couldn't I? Which cost 400. Plan a grand wedding, shall we? In good old-fashioned Aachen, of course. And the goal should be... carry even vow them into submission. That sounds interesting. Let's see. Could seduce someone on the side. I mean, that's an option. Duchy of Istra. Not really too interested in that now. The King of Frisia. I mean, how old are you? At 42. You're probably going to be around for a longer while then. King of Aquitaine. Venice. Yeah, Frisia sounds nice enough. See how pricey this will go at the worst. 770. Yeah, look, there's a little bot again. Shish. Oh, wait. I don't really want to wait it out, though. Okay, what do you give me here? Lorihan will give an opinion of you, increase prestige gain. That's okay. I'm gonna get more opinion of you, increase opinion gain with all attending characters. That sounds useful, and this will renown the prestige. Gonna gain more opinion of you, gain magnificent host. Sounds reasonable enough. It is indeed my very own wedding. After all, that should be enjoyed. Although, to be fair, not at, unreasonable costs, that is. And Rome will have those as well. I think Cliff is the only place that then can still build something. Yeah, we need to build a temple now, and then we can kind of decide what we're gonna build. Then as a temple would be, if possible, reasonable, considering we're the Hand of Faith, quite literally. Guess we could create the titles. Just to get it over and done with. I mean, for that one singular fucking county, you're going to through a massive fucking war, my liege. That's not a wise decision. Anyway, look at it. In fact, I go so far as to say that's a fucking stupid decision. That's putting mildly. You should have at least taken the fucking duchy, or, you know, take the fucking kingdom in. Because after this, you're going to be forced into a fucking treaty with him. Actions are in place. The guests are mingling and servants scurry around with loaded dishes. I'm placing around excitement and nervousness. My future spouse, Werner, appears, radiant, his finest attire. He doesn't look good. I look like I'm fucking amazing. Ranged in face to face, I can see from Werner's nervous fidgeting that he's hardly at ease. His eyes avoid mine. The grimace shaping his mouth tell me all I need to know. He doesn't like me. And he was not required. I'll make you like me. Been noticing the crowd of commoners surrounding the event for a while. Didn't expect us to see a small troop of them assaulting the kitchens and trying to guzzle down as much wine and roast swan as they can. How did they get in? Come out. It's gonna not to do wonders for my stress, but I do like the idea of giving some more growth. I pity you. I will have like a cold bed and a mistrustful husband. Shackle on your joys. Like me and Baldur, she grumbles. That's what my marriage to Werner will be like. Again, confident bright. Yes, don't worry, I'll have my hobbies. 73% again, confident bright. You're confident your lifestyle will stay the same. I let it up my servant early to keep an eye out for King Ludwig's arrival, because in the midst of the wedding preparations I would have missed it otherwise. Instead, I'm probably standing in the middle of the courtyard, wearing my fanciest clothes enthroned by a guard of honor, and Ludwig makes his entrance. Extremely pleased to welcome you, King Ludwig. Certainly you will find my hospitality most agreeable. Yes, yes. And be impressed by all the wonders my realm has to offer. 63%. Ludwig was impressed. Wants to be renowned though. That's actually not bad, because renown is actually kind of hard to get your little grubby hands on. If I repair you, how long will you actually last? $33 only. It's not ideal, but I'll fucking take it. So with the noise of clattering furniture and chattering guests, the train must show, because my brother and friend Gundram takes my arm and steers me into the next room. Other preparations dies away. Speak of small things. Times past, people we've known, the word about a wedding, run out of words and full silence. Enjoy a quiet moment together. Just a nice quiet moment before we go to the grand celebrations. I'm really happy that I never had to attend such a grand wedding. The ceremony went on in a blur. I remember all the steps, the rituals and blessings I went through. It's time for vows. I'm gonna consent, the actual seal on the marriage. I want to spend the rest of my life with Werner. I don't. I do. Again 100. Against 100. Now against the rulers of the grand wedding for 10 years. Nuts. Against 150 renown. Ceremony concludes and we all move to the banquet venue. I secretly smile to myself, picturing the joys to come from a married life. Not everyone can be so lucky to marry such a likable person. If everyone to share no happiness, let's all tuck in. Enjoy. Too many dent courses. That gives me more learning experience though. Oh, we could use this. Let's see. King Simon would lose 15 opinion of me. Let's not risk anything. Let's be nice and polite about it. I got to want to performance and no more. Good. I can't stand try hard. It's fine, I suppose. But truly impressive presentations over these half measures. You know, we're just gonna politely nick along and go like, absolutely right. All is well in the world. Every feast. There's always every single feast. One long-minded, ill-born peasant cornering people who just will not be silent. This time it's Lou. He's got no patience for any subject. As soon as I try to engage in one subject, on to the next, with nary a thread of connection between. Just an eternal barrage of detached thoughts, forever. I'm going to scream. Get in and bear it. Sometimes that is all we can do. Where do Ludwig's interests lie? Ask attentively. Ha! Under someone's waist, I can tell you that. Unless I gets used to inside at once. I mean, let's see. He's a gluttonous, callous, patient one. Oh no, he's about to insult a bit. Oh well, we fucking tried. Not try to upset our new husband immediately. Let's instead, you know, be all nice and dandy about it and try to go for the middle road. You know, we're just gonna nick along, yes. We're not gonna use our marriage, or well, our wedding it is particular part, to make this worse. But I guess leads us to a bed chambers, for the legitimacy of a wedding depends on it being consummated. It is time. Yet to fucking. Quite literally in this particular case. Okay, so we have all of those already under our belt. We now have them. No naval speed, that doesn't really help me much. Coinage, development growth. That sounds rather neat, huh? I have to say. I guess we're gonna go for coinage. Interesting. As I said, we're not gonna piss off our husband just yet. He will have to suffer a lot of indignities from our side in the future. So I've decided I leave all the festivities behind and close the door to our wedding chamber. It's been a long day, but a wedding needs to be consummated, right? But I noticed that the Duke Werner has become increasingly fidgety with the progression of the evening. I didn't think too much of it. He wasn't a bit nervous at the wedding. As I reach for his undergarments, I'm surprised to find him much less excited than I expected, which is strange. I mean, look at me. You must dream of his skin seems it's this room, the bed, or that bedside table, or maybe the tapestry. My virility has been cursed. Fine. I understand, don't worry. I mean, to be fair, getting, you know, the whole procession towards that must be one hell of a strange experience. I mean, imagine that, you know. There's the whole wedding ceremony, you get through all of that nonsense now. Then you have to go along a long line of people who all know that you're going into this specific room for one specific purpose. Then they do fuck. Yeah, I too would feel rather uncomfortable, to be fair. And again, such discomfort can be forgotten relatively quickly. Rain a greater shudder to wither and I stare at its flame in silence. The light, its warmth. Duke Werner is searching for something in his wooden chest, and I take my eyes off the flames to look at him. Karina says, offering me a small package wrapped in silk. A safe distance I hear of a betrothal, but now offer to you as a token of my love. The bonus to romance schemes, seduce schemes. Price ring. No. I'm not gonna give you that. And finally, in the last guest leash, I look around the deserted venue. The food leftovers displayed wide on the floor. The echoes of people's laughter still lingering in the air and feel satisfied. What an amazing day. I did a very fine job organizing it. We did indeed, didn't we? Gives me some prestige, eh? I don't want to feel ungrateful, but you know, I prefer the money. Sorry to be fucking cold-hearted about it, silly boy, but you're gonna have to get used to it. It's kinda who we are. I am pregnant, which is a good start, I must admit. Should help with things quite a bit, I would say. Another 7 months, Cleve is done, and then Cleve can get another one. I mean, they would indeed be better, wouldn't they? Some Unagas instead of, you know, other things. Body of Bildstein. Which for some reason is immediately put under me, which, to be fair, it is part of the duchy, isn't it? Yeah, that's actually the last piece of the duchy. The leash, in all of their glory, has decided that, yep, that is precisely what you should, I should get. Well, if I can take it, I'm happy about it. I do love it when your leash is an understanding woman of character. Double character, even. I'm not against that. In fact, quite happy about it. We need a new caravan master because the old one died. Well, our territory has grown without us even lifting a bloody fucking finger. But that wasn't too successful. Oh well, we tried. We still kinda need to be far into the beach. I guess we could try learning their language. Rappel from the fucking windows. Of Lübeck. What do we have to do with fucking Lübeck? I mean, he has quite a nice amount of territory. Yes, I'm a member of my family. I'm still not gonna fucking ally myself with you. That seems like a bit of a pain in the ass. As for activities, can't really do a much yet, but we can go over to Cologne, of course, and do a bit of a good old-fashioned pilgrimage, because I'm pretty sure it is rather important for our religion. I have a daughter. That is good. Cecile. Clementine. Marie. Sure, Marine. Don't think we had one of you yet. Not in child. You will be educated. I can't actually because you're traveling with me. I literally went on my travels, you know, or somewhere on the roadside decided to give birth and continue with my travels, like, you know, like you do. Like, you know, just because childbirth doesn't mean that you have any reason to, you know, stop your journey now, do you? Bishopric of Gladbach. I shall give you to a noble of random origin. We're gonna keep giving away titles like that. A little bit. And it does grant me more taxation, so, you know, I'm not too unhappy about it. Also means that there's more fresh blood in the realm, which is always a good thing. Not ideal. Get stressed from that, but alas, it is what it is. No, we couldn't construct a new building here. Probably gonna be it as a castle, to be fair. Well, once we have the money to do so, and that is. We're just gonna be waiting the problem. What can I petition you for? Council appointment, urbanized country, and a city holding. What for the borders? I think we'll do none of those. For the moment it is. Let's first get that territory, which is directly over us, peaceful. Eventually, we're probably going to have to deal with a lot of stress in our time. Let's make sure that we actually can avoid mental breakdowns. Or, well, at least Give us a bigger time frame to deal with it. So you don't like me. High Crown Authority, Fundamentalist, Stoic, Short Reign. Demand conversation. Would now make the people also follow the right religion. I mean, we managed to spread our fucking love and awesomeness down into fucking Italy. I'm pretty sure we can get it done here as well. With enough time, that is. Because time is all it's gonna take. Now getting it up to rank 3 would probably be nice. So we should probably make sure that all of my vessels are actually of the right religion. Wouldn't want to have any, you know, problems. Seems good to me. Our concubine is once again absent from our chambers. Well, I mean, you only took him in because, well, Northman. We'll find out if he's betraying us or not. Actually, I'll probably take another concubine, shouldn't I? Yes, come my best friend, please. You are acclaimed knight. Why do I have an accolade, though? I'm pretty sure I didn't want one. Oops. Most honored of the band. I don't want a random fucking accolade. That's not what I want. I want them to stay the fuck away. Now back to this nonsense. Yeah, there's a concubine. Actually, are you the right religion? Yes, you are. Pretty sure everyone should be of the right religion at this point. At least everyone that can be the right religion. Of course, I should also now start educating my child with myself, because I'm just that good. Your focus should lie with learning. We are, after all, the Pope. We need to set a good example, after all. She has a very modern tool brought with herself to enforce that. Nice little gun. Yay, I'm pregnant again. Now that could potentially end up being a problem, of course. In the long run. But since the Countess Constance will probably die before me, as I'm a good 10 years fucking younger than her, and I will invest into some works that will give me an advantage there. How would you feel male-dominated as a minus when you yourself are a woman? That does seem rather idiotic. She's like, well, you know, at least I'm aware of how the world works. It's like, okay, fair enough. Still makes you kind of a bit of a bitch, but Or not, I suppose. And it will take 3 fucking years and 3 more years. No, let's not waste time. Instead, just, you know, keep doing what you're doing. How about factions? Is that faction still around? It is. Alright, I stopped swaying you in order to learn the language. My cousin. Do you want to take that over? I mean, you don't have any titles, do you? Oh, now we have one. I don't have to deal with this shit. Which truly only means that this is left, and we don't actually have the money right now to build anything. Actually, how much money would that be? 380, 400, 400. Okay, so 400 we need. We have a lot of options. Another daughter, of course. Well, they might not like it, but everybody has to pay the same amount. Sorry to say, it needs to be fair. I really don't like that some of them just get away with it. You're not gonna expose your secret though. That would be kind of mean. I don't think I can do it with any of the even smaller ones. The baronesses and shit. That's not my job to do. Which only really leaves him. It's gotta give me some tyranny, but alas, you know. It is what it is. Rent, minus 31. Like a well, so fucking be it. At least everybody's not paying the right amount of fucking taxation. Asking for much. Just the standard rate. Just, yeah, opinion is gonna go down. If only she would follow into our good race. Yeah. Yes, please become friends. You should have read it. Since you are so fucking unhappy, let's try swaying you. Make it so you maybe stop doing any nonsense. You became malnourished. Well, that's not good. Mutiny humiliation. It is indeed a rather severe penalty. Luckily, I'm still a relatively young woman. I should be able to hopefully survive that and not die of fucking malnutrition. Seems rather painful. I'll probably have to disinherit you at some point again. Not ideal. However, so long as you die before me, that problem will be never becoming a problem, basically. Which was kind of what I was hoping for. Second. Oh yeah, right, the Rinlander nonsense. That means I need to convert my people again. Do you know how long it takes to fucking convert your people? Maybe someone who has a only an average skill in it. Well, in case you don't know, I can tell you. A long, long time. Didn't need it, it took any longer. I've already gotten out of it what I wanted. And hey, at least, I kept my word. I didn't expose a secret. Okay, see, German people, they are not German people down there. These will need to change quickly back to where they are supposed to be. I know it will take a while. Much to my chagrin. But well, we can't change it. Chart being responsible for all of this nonsense. You really fucking hate me, do you? I guess we have to wait out until our tyranny comes down from the unbelievable heights it has reached so far. Although there are still a lot of people who still love me. Very much so. A good fit for me? Not really, no. I'm really not good at stewarding things, but I guess I am an influential duchess, aren't I? Seeing how much land we have. And I mean, she did kind of went to war for me, so, I'm not too unhappy about that. In fact, it goes so far as to say I'm rather happy with that. Bavaria has once again lost a bit of country. Burgundy has replaced France. Interesting. So much shit though. That's not even fucking funny. And then at this point, as we already have two daughters to our name, should probably show some restraint. And try to gain some fucking weight, because we're still fucking malnourished, aren't we? Yeah, we should definitely do something about this. We can't really afford to die early. It's kinda gonna be a mess if we do. So what we should do, of course, is trying our very hardest at not dying early. I have another daughter now. That does not please me greatly. Actually, I were to reload. Last daughter save. I'm just saying, I've had enough of daughters. That's the whole reason why I embraced celibacy all of a sudden. I might be able to avoid having more of them. Feels like it was just yesterday when we actually, you know, got this one. Turn everyone. I don't care. I think last time we gave birth on the 18th, didn't we? And realistically speaking, you can't really put this out too long. Another fucking daughter. I'd really like to avoid that game. The game is like, yes, I know, which is why I'm not gonna allow you to fucking avoid that. And I'm sitting here like, yeah, no, game, that really, really, really kinda would like to avoid that. The game is like, no. Okay, let's let the game run a little bit faster for a moment until we manage to avoid that. That is a deed of faith I do not wish to deal with. My son. What a winky dink. Lönneberg. Restraint. Decisions. First and foremost, turn anyone and everyone. This is only good and proper. Embrace. So let's see. Gain some fucking weight. You're fucking malnourished. Educate your child. As for Sunny Boy, you too shall be educated. Anyone who's good at... I mean, we do have a rather Midas-touched person here, so I guess my knight will terrain you. And you will get a future education. What can we petition you for? Nothing I would really want to petition you for. Unless we can just build on our own, honestly. We can afford it. We can get away with that. In a bit of time. Well, I mean, it will take us decades to convert these fucking countries once again to, you know, the right culture, but alas, that is what it is. And so long as we are not fucking starving ourselves to death, which hopefully should not happen, we should at least outlive our aunt, and by that reducing the number of potential inheritors to 2 again. Gonna make my life a lot easier in the future. Save up some money for a grand. A small boost to my health. Sounds reasonable. We're still trying to sway you? Yes, we are. To be fair, the tyranny is probably not helping with that, per se, but alas. It is what it is. In due time, we can actually construct something new here. I do find rather of an enjoyable, potentially at least enjoyable, thingy. At least at this point, then everyone should have the right religion at the very least. Young doctor, raised by most people got it. Sorry, but no. And now you're not gonna like that, but no. The jet is not going to work. Now then, as for decision making, we have temple, a city, and one castle. So I guess another castle would technically speaking not be a bad choice then. So means I can get another noble in there in a few years' time. I'm no longer malnourished. Not that stress that we needed at that point. I might wanna start getting some more legitimacy though. That might not be a bad choice. And some hunting and shit would probably be not a bad decision. Yeah, everybody has been converted to the right religion again. We're going to do the same for us, I guess. Oh well, we're gonna wait until we have some more money to our name, I suppose. That would probably work well. Coffee is empty. Good start. So nice and quiet, isn't it? At some point in our near future, we might even be able to specify our leash as well. Or inherit more land, also an option. I don't really like where this is going. Okay, that's a lot of money for a fucking gift. That's a lot of money for a fucking gift. For 50 fucking opinion, you say, game? Jesus Christ. You hold a lot of military power, though, and that is not something I find pleasant, to put it mildly. And also I really want this lower crown authority, so I guess I could potentially just do that. Bit of hostage exchange just in case he gets up to any some nonsensical ideas. We might, you know, lose the race for Sunny Boy, but I don't really care too much about the Sunny Boy, to be completely fair and honest. It's not that relevant for us. After all, he's just a boy, and we are kinda only caring about the girls in this particular case. Just give me a nice opportunity to turn one of his children, though, towards the brighter and lighter side of things. And the tree is not really far away. I would kinda like to get rid of some stress. My hostage. Educated a child. Actually, I don't think I can educate it myself. Actually, what is my spouse doing? And so he left the alliance and suddenly things look a lot better. Don't they? Because you would accept it, wouldn't you? Yes. All for me. Hook, line, and fucking sinker, please. Whoosh. All of my stress suddenly blown away. And that from someone who is usually a bit more introverted. What I sell is always a good thing. I really like to know when I'm about to fucking die. And we got a hope out of it as well. And there's no reason for us to make enemies at the moment. We have many problems to deal with. And a lot of these take priority. Including, of course, fucking pacifying the land. Converting all of the people to where they should be. Indeed have better things to do, to be fair. There is no fucking denying that. As long as we don't randomly fucking die, everything should play out as intended. Basically, you gonna die before me. You have heirs of yourself. Yes, you do. So at least we don't need to worry about the lands going somewhere else. As long as we have this bastard swaying a bit more so that he stops being an asshole. Actually, it's probably easier to get out of that, to be fair. She has not nearly as much in the way of actually interest in the faction. Yeah, at least everybody seems to be of the right and proper religion. Not so much of the right culture though. And again, we are working on turning the people ever so slowly towards the light. And as soon as we have the fucking Rhinelanders dealt with again, we can continue Germanifying parts down here, so that all of the rulers might have a chance to see the light, as is only good and proper. Everything else is actually relatively under control. Might want to hold another feast and trying to get the little bitch to become more. Our friend. If we can get her to join, that is, which doesn't really seem to work that well. Usually means that she's busy. Are you busy? Are you just not going to join me for, well, petty reasons? It does seem like it, doesn't it? We could try to get a few more brownie points with Countess, though. You know what? Try to befriend her as well while we're at it. Really make it sure that she has no fucking reasons to engage with that nonsense any longer. Basically, that is what we're trying to achieve here. Okay, so that would not actually help with that sadness. Right, at least we're gonna potentially get some more legitimacy out of it. That does help as well. I do love to be an organized Christian faith. Smacked up in the middle of everything else. We just need to make sure that none of our children picks up anything too bothersome. If we can turn a German, that would be of course ideal. I'm pretty sure I made him try that. Yes, let's praise our husband. So far I've been trying to not piss him off unnecessarily, so that is good. God damn it. Would you at least give me an opportunity to make you like me more? And she's like, no. Hey, 15 opinion, that's not bad. God damn it. Yes, let's make sure that she's highly appreciated and feels good about herself. Okay. We did well, I'd say. We did well indeed, I would politely point out. you're the only member left in the faction. And he's like, nope, no, I don't want to be in this faction any longer. Which is, you know, kind of understandable. Now then, is there anything else I want to do? And there's no reason to sway him. He's already very much liking me. I can sway my liege, I suppose. That would probably not be a bad idea. Actually, what sort of factions are against my liege at the moment? The Cisalpine Shista populist, which is understandable. Our Shista faith, after all, cannot be and shall not be suppressed at all. Sadly, their military power is kinda on the lower end, to put it mildly. Yeah, sure. We can afford it. Well, let's try swaying her then. Doesn't have the best chance, but, you know, I would like to be on good terms with my liege. At least for the foreseeable future, that is. County of Pavia, which is part of the Duchy of Lombardy. Could almost create that, actually. And it is a fucking massive duchy, I have to say as well. County of Parma. You're quite alone down there. We could probably beat you up. And then create the duchy. Actually, we would need to actually come up with a reason for doing so.